Okay, here we go. Pilates today, and Pilates with the circle. If you have one, if you don't have one, it's no problem. Go ahead and grab it though, if you do, and lay it down onto your back. So we're gonna do a variation of classical Pilates and fitness. So in the beginning, we'll start with just the circle right above your chest. Take a deep inhale, put a little bit of pressure into the circle. So if you don't have a circle, you're just pressing your hands together, which is fine. It's activation, that's all that matters. And then you gently release. Squeeze, use your lats and your chest, get your back nice and flat. And then inhale and release. And squeeze. And release. And continue to do that. And as you do it, make sure that your back is flat and your core is activated. Activate your chest and your lats and your triceps. Try to get your rib cage down and your back nice and flat. 3 more. 2. 1. Now as you exhale, lift your head up. Reach over the tops of your knees. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll back down. And do it again. Inhale, exhale, rise and hold. And then release. Keep going. And when you're lifting your body up, make sure your stomach is pulling in and down. It's not elevating up towards the sky. When you lay back down, make sure your ribs don't pop open. You keep them nice and tight the entire time. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift your legs up into a tabletop. Either place a circle between your knees or you have nothing there, which is fine. Bring the feet together. The insides of your feet are touching. Squeeze and release. So if you have no circle, you're just squeezing your knees together and releasing them back open. If you do have a circle, make sure your back is flat and you're activating from your core, not just your inner thighs. More. 4. Go slow. 3. 2. And 1. Take that circle in your hands. Legs are into a tabletop, or your hands are just up in the air. Tap your left toe to the ground, lift it up, and then switch. When you're doing these toe taps, it's important that your pelvis stays stable. It's not getting heavy on the right side and then to the left side, but it stays the same the entire time. And then check in with your mid-back and notice if it's flat. If it's not flat, your core is not working and your back is. So it's very important to get that mid-rib in and activate from the core. One more each side. Okay. Put the circle in your knees, or not, and just have your feet flat, hands come behind behind your head, elbows stay nice and wide. You're gonna alternate obliques by lifting up to the right and then lifting up to the left. Make sure when you're doing these alternating obliques that your pelvis is stable. Notice if it's teeter-tottering from the right to the left, or if it's nice and still. You want to keep your elbows wide and bring your opposite rib cage to the hip bone. So you're crunching your left rib to the right hip bone and then the right rib to the left. It's not about getting your elbow to your knee. The wider your elbows, the deeper the work is. Keep breathing. Exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. One more each side. Lay your head down, grab that circle, hold it above your chest, or just press your palms together, squeeze your knees together, squeeze your feet together. Tap your toes down, and then lift them back up. Focus on your back. Make sure it stays flat. There's no arching and flattening, it's just flat the whole time. Activate from your upper core all the way down to your pelvic floor. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Two more. One more. Okay. Extend the left leg out. Reach the right leg up. Heel in, toe out. Circle that leg across the body and up. Across the body and up. Try to move from your core. Your right obliques, not your thigh. Pelvis stable. Reverse. More. Hug that knee in towards your chest. Bring the opposite leg up, that left leg. Take a moment, heel in, toe out, and circle across the body and up. Try to keep that pelvis stable. Back stays flat and still. Move from the left obliques. Okay, reverse. Two more. Last one. Okay, hug your knee into your chest. Lift your head up. Hold the circle above your chest. And then extend the left leg out. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Remember, you can have your head down. If you don't have that circle, it doesn't matter. Just pulse your hands towards each other at the top. Stretch those legs. Don't forget, use your breath. One more each leg. Last one. Okay, hug your knees in. Lay your head down if you haven't already. Place the circle between your ankles. Lift your head up, grab the outer edges of your feet, or squeeze your legs together. Extend everything out. Your arms circle around and then drag in the legs. Everything goes out. Arms circle, and then the legs. Out, around, and in. Out, around, and in. Legs come in, head comes down, grab your circle, or press the palms of your hands together, arms right above your chest, legs go straight up, head can be up or down, lower the left leg down, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, switch, 1, 2, 3, switch, 2, 3, switch, switch. That's it. And switch. Switch. Good. Keep with it. One more each leg. Last one. Both legs in, head comes down. Inhale. As you exhale, place that circle between your ankles. Hands come behind your head, legs go up, point the toes. Squeeze the circle. Lower the circle down a few inches, and then drag back up. You don't have the circle, you're squeezing your feet towards each other. You're pressing them together. That's it. Stay with it. Hug your knees in. Lay your head down. Circle to the side for a moment. Hands come behind your head. Twist to the right and stay for the count of 3, 2, 1. Center. Twist to the left and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Center. Twist and hold. 2, 3. Center and hold. 2, 3. Center and switch. Center and switch. Keep going. Hold and squeeze. Switch. Make sure you're breathing. You're not holding your breath. Switch. Switch. One more each side. Last one. And do that. Hug your knees in. Lay your head down. Legs go straight out. Heels together, toes apart. Arms go up towards the ceiling. And roll up. Round up and over. And then roll down. Nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, come up. And roll back down. Control it. Arms go up above your head, twist to the right. Lift your chest, lift your back, keep twisting. Activate your core, slowly untwist, and then switch sides. Back to the center and switch. Make sure your legs aren't shifting, your feet are stable, nothing's moving in that lower body. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Stay with it. Go a little bit farther than you think you can. One more each side. Last one. Okay, relax. Bend your knees. Keep your knees together. Arms are forward. Roll back. And then roll up. The back and the up is about an inch. It's pretty small, the movement. So curl the spine. Down an inch. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. 3 more. Last one. Okay, round forward. Stretch out your spine. Feet together, knees together. Go back again and stay. Pause. Arms go up and down. Up and down. Make sure your back is curled like the letter C. Curl that spine. Two more. Last one. Round forward, stretch it out just briefly. Come back up, knees together. Roll back, bring your hands to the left. Go down an inch and up an inch. Down an inch and up an inch. You don't have that circle, you're just interlacing your thumbs. Let's go to the other side. Make sure your knees aren't shifting. You're moving from your core, not your back. Round forward, stretch it out just briefly. Legs back together, knees together, feet together. Roll down, hands come to the left, arms go up and down. Two more. Last one. Other side. Two more. This time, legs straight, round forward. Grab your toes. Open your feet hip distance apart. Lift your chest. Make sure your baby toes are pulling back as much as your big toes. Arms come up. Lift that chest. Hinge back and hinge forward. Notice how little my hinge actually is. It's tiny. It's probably an inch at the very most. 2 more. 1 more. Round forward. Grab those toes. Legs together. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift your legs up into a tabletop position. Do heels together. Toes apart. Point your toes. Extend your legs out. And then drag them back in. Press your heels together. When you bend your knees come as wide as your shoulders, not wider. Make sure you're checking in with your back. Don't get necky or trappy. That's it. 2 more. Last one. Hug your knees into your chest. Keeping the circle right above your chest, knees together, feet together. Squeeze those inner thighs, press out, and drag back in. Don't let your knees come apart. They need to stay together the entire time. Your feet are pressing towards each other. Your back is nice and solid in the ground. Three more. 2. 1 more. Hug your knees into your chest. Flex your feet this time. Your legs are parallel to each other, hip distance apart. Squeeze that circle. Press out. And drag yourself in. I want you to think about me holding onto your feet. And I won't let you pull your feet in. That's how deep you're activating your core. Your stomach should be quivering. It should be hard to breathe. It's a lot of activation. Two more. 1 more. Okay, hug your knees in. Last one in this series. Heels together, toes apart. You're going to press your legs out. Stay. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex and point. If it's getting baggy, just reach your feet towards the ceiling instead of out. Hug your knees in. Place the circle between your knees or squeeze your legs together. Circle your knees to the right. Pause. Circle your knees to the left. Pause. To the right and to the left. Two more. One more each direction. Hug your knees into your chest. Take that circle if you have it and place it around the outsides of your feet. Otherwise, heels together, toes apart. Reach to the tops of your feet, straighten the backs of your knees, circle to the right. Pause, circle to the left. Right and left. Continue to alternate each direction. Bring your focus down by your belly button. Focus on pulling that in, tucking your rib cage in, relaxing your shoulders, your all the activation is done in the core. Get out of your thighs. Keep using your breath. Don't hold it. 2 more each direction. Last one. Hug your knees into your chest. Come seated. No circle. Lift your chest. Arms out. Twist to the left. Keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. Don't let your pelvis move. Round forward. Roll straight up. And twist. Twist to the right. Twist, twist, twist. Round forward. Roll up. And continue to alternate sides. The goal is to twist farther than you think you can. So you want to bring your waist out before you round forward. Squeeze it out. That's it. Don't let your hips go with you. They need to stay out of it. It's not about your legs, it's about your waist. When you're rolling up, you're pulling from your obliques. Your obliques is lifting your chest back into a seated position. Think about that. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. Let's do one more each side. Make sure your hips stay stable. Relax, lay onto your stomach. Grab your circle. Start with opening your legs a little bit wider than your mat. Reach the arms nice and long. Squeeze your feet in towards each other, but they're still staying as wide as your mat. You're just doing a little activation onto the floor and in. And then squeeze the circle, look down at the floor, or squeeze the palms of your hands together, lift up, and back, down, exhale, and inhale. 2 more. Last one. Lift up and hold, and squeeze in. Palms squeeze in. Chest is lifted, neck is long. Work your posture muscles. 2 more. Last one. Okay, release. Sit back into shout stretch. Round your spine. Stretch the arms forward. Lay onto your right side. Take that circle. Place it between your ankles. Lay straight down. Your legs, if you don't have the circle, just do it without. You don't need it right now. It's just a short period here. And squeeze that top leg straight down. Squeeze it down, down. If you don't have it, you're just squeezing your foot down an inch and up an inch in the air. Hold it and lift and lower your legs. Lift and lower. Try to keep your hips stacked. Don't let the top hip roll back. It's going to want to, but you're in charge. Keep it square. moment and I want you to look at me for a second. You'll have to watch me in this transition. And then I'm going to give you a moment to do it. But you take the circle, you roll it back. You take your bottom foot, you bring it into the inside of the circle. You bring your top foot to the inside. And your transition. So take a moment, transition over. Okay, now use the top leg and press up. Up. Now both legs pull up and down. Move from your core. Bend your knees, grab the circle, take your feet out, place the circle down, top hand is on the floor, top leg up is up hip height, kick twice to the front, 1, 2, once to the back, twice to the front, and once to the back. When you're moving your leg forward and back, the pelvis is not moving. It needs to stay very still. When the leg goes back, the hip bone doesn't go back. It stays where it is. Don't let it teeter-totter. Don't let it move. Use your core. Use your glute. Conscious movement through the muscle. Last one. Pace singles. Once to the front and once to the back. Forward and back. That's it. One more. Bring the leg down. Lift the leg up and squeeze it down. Lift up. Rotate the heel in and squeeze down. That rotation at the top activates more where your butt and your leg meet. You don't have to do it, but it makes it deeper. Think about dragging your leg through the water. If you're dragging the leg up and dragging the leg down, it's a little bit more work. Use your core when the leg goes up, not just your hip. 2 more. 1 more. Point up and flex down. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more. Okay, circle. Reverse. Ron de Jean. So it's a big circle. Stretch it forward. Reach it high to the back and center. When you're doing this large circle, try to focus on that top hip being stable as possible. 1 more. Okay, reverse it. One more. Okay, bend the leg, grab the ankle, place the foot flat, flex the bottom leg, lift, and lower that foot. Take that foot, lift it as high as it will go, and do tiny little pulses up in the air. Circle. Reverse the circle. And relax. Legs together. Hot potato. Pulse it 5 times to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift high to the back. Up 4 times to the front. Up 4 times to the back. 3. Up. 2. Up. And singles. Up. 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 2 more. 1 more. And together. Lift everything up and scissor your legs. Control the scissor. Control your stomach, pelvis. Don't get in your upper body. It's not helping you. Stay in that core. 2 more. Last one. And lay down onto your stomach. Place your head onto your hands. Lift your legs up and beat your heels together. And release. Okay, other side, so flip over. Grab your circle if you have one. Place it between the ankles. Rotate your top toe up towards the sky. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Try to square those hips. Rotate your toe up a little bit, that top toe, so you get where your leg and your butt meet. Lift and lower both legs. Take that top leg, roll the circle back. Bring your bottom foot on the inside of the circle. And the top foot on the inside. I'll give you a moment. All right, now use that top foot and press up. Press up. Lift and lower both legs. Bend your knees, grab that circle, place it on the floor. Top hand is on the floor, top leg is up to hip height. Kick twice to the front and once to the back. Twice to the front and once to the back. Stabilize your pelvis, don't just move the leg in the air. Activate your core, activate your glute. Two more. One more. Okay, singles, once to the front, once to the back. Don't rush it. Use those muscles, control that pelvis. Two more. Okay, lift up and squeeze down. Up. You're dragging your leg through the water. Create that strong tension for yourself. Point and flex. Point and flex. One. Circles. Rotate the toe up towards the ceiling. Reverse the direction. Rond de jambe. Stretch it forward. Reach it up to the back and center. When you're doing this movement, control your pelvis. Think of stretching that leg to its full range. Go slow. And reverse. Two more. Last one. Bend your knee, grab the ankle, lift and lower that bottom leg. Hold it at the top, tiny little pulses. Circle. Reverse. Release. Hot potato. 5 to the front, 5 to the back. Up. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. Singles. Up. Up. That's it. Nice and high, nice and quick. One more. And together, lift. Scissor those legs. Scissor with control. Not a lot of movement in that body. It's just the leg that's moving. And relax. Lay onto your stomach. Open your feet. Stretch those arms. Lift your right arm and left leg up. Lower it down. Left arm, right leg. And down. Alternate one side then the other. Okay, you can continue this way, or you can lift everything up and swim. Inhale and exhale for counts of 5. Sit back, stretch out your spine. Pilates push-ups, which is, we're going to do it on our knees and our elbows in. It's only 8 of them. Make sure your palms stay flat, fingers stay nice and flat. Pelvis comes in, and 8. That's it. 3 more. Last one. Sit back, palms face up. We're going to do one more set of push-ups. Elbows wide, palms flat, just 8 of them. And then we're going to do a long stretch. I know a lot of you have been asking for stretches this week, so we're going to hit them. 2 more. Last one. Okay, sit back. So if you don't have a Pilates circle, you can do this next section seated. If you do have a Pilates circle, or you can get a band or a strap right now. So if you have anything, go ahead and go grab it if you don't have your circle. And then we're doing a minute each. So I'm going to time it on my timer. But go ahead and grab it, place it under the right ball of your foot. Pull your toes back towards you. Straighten the back of your knee and press your heel high up into the sky. Okay. Take a look at that right leg and watch the tracking from your knee to your ankle. And then how is your foot tracking? Is it rotated out? Most likely it is. Is your knee rotated in or out? It's probably doing something. Try to align it. Try to make it straight. And then keep pressing the heel high and pulling those toes low. It's hard to sit into a stretch and just be still, but it's important. We've talked about that a little bit on Monday, how important this is for you. Continue to work on pressing the heel up and pulling the toes down. Okay, take that leg and bring it to the right, but it's not very far. The movement is small. When you bring it to the right, you're not letting that left butt cheek and hip get light on the floor. It's a small movement. It's almost like that leg is coming towards your right shoulder, not towards the floor. Think small. Keep pressing through that heel and pulling through those toes. Any more seconds? Five, four, three, two. Take your left hand with that circle and take it towards the left. So this is kind of the moneymaker one. This one is gnarly if you do it correctly. And it's important that that circle is on the ball of your foot, not the arch of your foot. So the ball of your foot is right by your toes, the fatty part by your toes. And then I want you to continue to press that hip away from your waist. It's going to want to hike up into your waist because you're probably feeling stiff. And notice my right butt cheek is still on the floor. I'm not twisting out of the stretch. I'm keeping your butt on the floor, the leg is up, and the angle is very small, but it's just slightly to the left shoulder. It should be pretty intense, this one, for everyone. 10 more seconds here. Okay, take that leg down very slowly. Place it under the left ball of your foot. Press through the heel, pull through the toes. And continue to pull that knee a little bit straighter if you can. I know for me, my left side is much stiffer than the right. 30 more seconds here. Okay, begin to bring that leg to the left. Remember, it's a small movement. Don't let your right butt cheek get heavy. Think left shoulder. bring that leg to the right. Make sure you're holding with your right hand. If you're doing this seated, it's the same concept. Straighten the back of your knee, pull those toes down towards you, and don't let that left hip hike up into your waist. Keep it square, keep it down. Thirty more seconds. Seconds. Good job. Finish them out. 5. Okay, very slowly, very gently come out. And you're done. Nice job, you guys. Thank you so much.